Hello, yeah, welcome to my lifestyle chat channel. And so, to conclude this over monologue about my lovely extravagant time spent in a Wolverhampton high-rise tower block. As I've been saying, there were many different incidences, a lot of different stuff going on. And in terms of gang stalking harassment, I'm not the only person in my family who's been experiencing this type of gang stalking harassment. And just for the purpose of this video, let's just say it's my cousin. Yeah, I explained how living at this apartment flat on the 9th or 10th floor, the housing association staff managers, they eventually gave me the option that they could either tell me to go or I could voluntarily leave myself. And so the events leading up to this, I wanted to explain. So there was a weekend that I spent away at my cousin's, yeah, and this cousin, my family, especially the women in my family, they're very clean, okay, and even myself, I'm a very clean person, but according to the females, the women in my family, okay, they have more better like cleanliness and hygiene standards than myself. Even this is how clean they are. They're very extremely clean women in my family, okay. And this particular cousin, I was staying with this cousin on the weekend, and we went shopping. We went and bought some fruit. We went and bought some strawberries, and we went back to the flat to eat these strawberries and cream. And when we got back to the flat, she saw it first, and she showed me, and then I saw it, and it was just completely disgusting. Okay, because what we saw, she had a table, like we put all our fruit down, was getting ready to tuck in to our fruit, and she goes, "Moss, what's that? Look at that." Okay, and then when I looked, it looked like salt, as if somebody got a salt bottle, tipped out some salt, grains of salt like this, but the thing is that they were all moving and they were all crawling. And she said, "You know what, that looks like spores." She says, "You know, when people grow drugs, sometimes what they use are they get spores of like little tiny parasite things to help. They put them in the mud, in the fertilizer, to help grow the plants or help grow the ganja or whatever they're growing." Yeah, she goes, "This is what it looks like." So I was just completely grossed out, as I said, because that was confirmation to me that this person, my family member, was being harassed. Okay, because this person, they've told me at many different occasions about different incidences that they've been going through themselves. And I just always kind of listened with a bit of dubiosity, like not really knowing whether, because this is what they do, you know, this is what these gangstalk harassers, this is what they do. They perpetrate a person in a manner that goes undetected to somebody else. So when that person tries to talk about their experience or this incident, you know, it always, their explanation can always be given a bit of doubt and apprehension as to whether that's really truly happening or if that's just going on in their own mind, you know. But so this was actually confirmation to me that this harassment that they'd been experiencing, it was not just, you know, going on in their own mind, that you know, this was something that they'd been experiencing. And as I said, I was just totally grossed out and totally like just disgusted. So that week when I got back home, also I'd been working out during that week. Like I'd had an increase in my level. I'd intensified my workout session, and I've come to acknowledge that when I intensify my exercise workout sessions, I tend to get, it makes you tired. You know, when you're working your muscles and your body, first of all, you need to really hydrate yourself. Second of all, it makes you tired. And if you're somebody like me, when you get tired, it also, because you get DOMS, what's called DOMS, which is, you know, your muscles basically ache. You get aches and pains in your muscles, and it can make you very cranky. So I've come to acknowledge, you know, when I work out, it's best for me to sort of like work out for 2 days and then have a rest period, you know, for a day, and then continue and be consistent like that. Like 2 days on, 1 day resting, 2 days on, 1 day resting. So I've been going quite intensely with my workout session, and when I got home, as I said, I was having DOMs, I was tired, I was cranky, and that I'm not an aggressive person, but when you're like that, like overworked, you know, you're tired and you got aches and pains, it can and you're cranky, you know, you have that cranky like feeling, it can increase like your aggressive feeling. Okay, so I got home, and this is what gang stalking harassment will do as well. What this gang stalking operation, what it does, it gets you to doubt your own mind, and you start to lose trust in people. You don't know who to trust, okay? Because you have so many things going on around you. You start to question, you know, who's doing these things, to the point where you can even start to question people that you once trusted, whether it's like significant other or your family or your friends. You know, the purpose of it is also to isolate you, and because when you don't trust people, you don't talk to these people who you don't trust, and this further isolates you. Okay, so you start doubting yourself, you start doubting other people. So I got home, and within that week, it wasn't immediately when I got home, but within that week, I was out somewhere, like, I don't know, shopping or whatever I was doing, working or whatever. And when I came back home, my flat was smoke filled. My flat was filled with smoke, but the smoke was very like rising. It was all towards the ceiling, and I think the smoke alarms must have been going off. There must have been, and I had absolutely no idea where this smoke was coming from, and it freaked me out, yeah, as smoke would, because as soon as you see smoke, you're thinking, okay, well, where's the fire? You know, where's this smoke coming from? So I looked intently all around the flat, in the kitchen, at all the electrical appliances, the wires, in the living room, in the bedroom. I had a look, yeah, all the appliances, and I could not for the life of me find out where this smoke was coming from. So I went downstairs and I told the concierge, or I phoned somebody, like the emergency services or something, and they said, okay, I went downstairs, but they said, you know what, we're going to get maintenance people to come out to have a look at it. I said, okay. I think it was the people on the desk on reception. I must have told them, and that was their response. We're going to get maintenance people. They're going to be out in the next 2 hours. They said, go back into your flat and wait for them to arrive. So I've gone back upstairs, and I'm now thinking, well, the smoke is still smoking out the flat. And I'm thinking to myself, how do these people expect me, okay, to stay in my flat? Or, for example, the light wasn't on. I was thinking, I don't know where the smoke's coming from. If I even just flick my light switch, the place could go boom, yeah, up in smoke. And that would be including myself, okay? I would go boom, up in ball of flames, okay? So I just was feeling like, you know what, these people, they've already just wasted my time, like, moving me here, okay? And for them to tell me to go back up into my flat, which was clearly smoking out, these people are not regarding me, my life, my survival, and my health and safety one little bit, to tell me to go back up into my flat that was smoking out and to wait for 2 hours. I just thought, these people must be having a laugh. They just must be like doing some big joke, okay? So I knocked on all my neighbours on the same level. I knocked on all their doors, hoping somebody would invite me in, yeah, for a cup of tea or something like that, so that I could wait for the maintenance people to turn up. Okay, but none of them did. Okay, so I had to go and find some place else to go and sit and wait for the maintenance people to arrive. And when he eventually arrived, he said he checked all around, same places I checked all around. And then what it is, I had one of these cooker hobs, you know, mini cooker, a mini cooker oven. It looks like a microwave, yeah. It's like this big, like this, yeah. A mini cooker hob, yeah, that I had on my countertop in my kitchen. And he points to it, and he goes, "Oh, look, it's this, it's the wire behind here, yeah. If you look on the back of it, look at this, yeah. It goes, the fuse is blown now, and the fuse that's blown, it goes, it sparked the electrics, and that's what's causing all the smoke." It goes, "Well, you know, I've sorted it for you now." It goes, "Make sure that switch on the wall, when you're not using it, make sure it's switched off, okay?" And then he done like, when he was explaining, he was like grinning the whole time, like he had this, you know, grin, like it was like funny, you know. And I was thinking, I don't know how this incident, what's so funny about this incident, okay, because I was very like fearful, okay, for my life, okay. I didn't know how this incident could have escalated. It could have ended up very badly, okay, for myself and for sanctuary housing. So the fact that he comes out and then he's grinning and smiling about it in my face, I just felt like it was another like affront. I just really was feeling by this stage like sanctuary housing, okay, the staff here, okay, the maintenance people, okay, the police that are across the road, okay, and the environmental services, they've all just like taken me for one big joke, okay, like this one big laugh, okay. So basically, you know, what happened. So with that incident, yeah, the police were called, okay, and I had to tell the police about themselves, and I had to tell them, listen, you're supposed to be here to protect and serve people in the community, okay, but right now you've shown to me that you really truly do not give a F, okay, and so I do not give a F, okay, and I had to tell them to fuck off, okay. They came into my flat, okay, and I said, "Thank you very much for your help, but now can you fuck off, please?" Okay, I had to tell them like this. And then so because of this, yeah, as I told you, yeah, the management of sanctuary housing, they did not like my manner of confrontation. So they said to me, "Okay, well, we can either tell you to go or you can go." So yeah, also another thing that was going, so that's going to conclude part 6, yeah, of Nuisance Neighbours, yeah, dealing with nuisance neighbours being gangstalked and harassed by staff members of housing associations and nosy nuisance neighbours. And if you're going through anything like this yourself, or if you have been through anything similar like this yourself with your neighbours, okay, please let me know in the comment section. Leave a comment, also like the video, and also subscribe to my channel, and be sure to tune into part 7, okay, because I will be uploading part 7 most likely tomorrow after this video. So thanks for watching, have a great evening, I'll speak to you again and see you again soon. Peace, bye bye. Got to go now, bye bye.